Opinion: A call to build a drug-free India. The Honorable Prime Minister has called upon the nation to work together for a Viksit Bharat, a developed India, by 2047. A drug-free society is essential to this vision, where young people grow with health, purpose, and inner strength. This priority was reaffirmed in July 2025 during the Youth Spiritual Summit in Kashi, where the national pledge Nasha Mut Yuva for Viksit Bharat was taken by leaders from government, spiritual organizations, and civil society. The Prime Minister's office described it as a major step in building a drug-free India. According to the National Survey on Extent and Pattern of Substance Use in India 201,819, about 7.3 crore Indians were addicted to some form of substance, including 1.2 crore children. This alarming data prompted the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment to launch the Nasha Mut Bharat Abhiyan (NMBA), focusing on prevention, rehabilitation, and reintegration, with special attention on students and adolescents, our demographic dividend, and also among the most vulnerable groups. The effects of this are visible in schools, colleges, homes, and neighborhoods across the country. As the NMBA newsletter rightly notes, educational spaces must remain drug-free, safe, and nurturing environments where students can thrive and contribute to a Viksit Bharat. India is preparing to celebrate 100 years of independence in 2047. For that vision to be realized, our youth must be strong, not just physically and intellectually, but also emotionally and spiritually. Yet many young hearts are quietly struggling. They are not merely hungry for success or recognition, they are hungry for connection. When connection is lost, other struggles begin to take root, like anxiety, fear, and addiction. Addiction is not merely a chemical dependency, it is a symptom of inner unrest. When the heart feels empty and the mind has no anchor, people reach outside for relief. Alcohol, drugs, screens, these become escapes from a deeper ache. We are seen asking, how do we fight addiction? But the more urgent question is, how do we help our youth reconnect with themselves, with their hearts, and with the source of peace within? The real cure begins with reconnection. When a person feels cut off, from meaning, from belonging, from inner strength, the mind becomes restless. The heart becomes numb. In this state, harmful habits thrive. Heartfulness addresses this root cause by restoring connection. Through simple practices, relaxation, meditation with yogic transmission, and a method called cleaning, people begin to feel their inner space again. That space brings peace, clarity, and natural strength. Slowly, the need for escape vanishes. When we connect to the heart, and through it to the source of peace within, life becomes meaningful again. This is the foundation for a drug-free life. We are not saying no. We are discovering a deeper yes. Our youth must be helped to say yes to something real. That yes begins with reconnection, with the heart, with higher purpose, and with the source within. What the Kashi Pledge says, and how we supported the recent Nasha Mut Yuva for Viksit Bharat pledge from Kashi brings together leaders across sectors, recognizing that building a drug-free India requires participation from all stakeholders, especially the government, civil society, educators, spiritual groups, families, and especially the youth. It calls us to serve, cooperate, and act. At Heartfulness Institute, we fully accept this responsibility. For years, we have helped individuals find inner balance. When the mind is serene and the heart is strong, the pull of harmful habits fades. Our efforts are part of this national mission. The pledge calls for campaigns in schools, youthful clubs, addiction awareness, and partnerships with spiritual and cultural groups. Heartfulness is actively contributing in each of these areas and will continue to do so. And as a designated National Center for Capacity Building, Kanha Shantivanam will support the training and development of personnel and institutions engaged in the Nasha Mut Bharat Abhiyan across India. We will conduct orientation sessions, counselor training, and integrated retreats that integrate heartfulness practices with preventive and recovery support systems. It is also our vision to establish a Manobal Kendra in every city in India, centers dedicated to developing inner resilience and strength, contributing to a truly Viksit Bharat. Youth leaders, educators, families, and frontline volunteers will be equipped to support those at risk and help build drug-free communities rooted in emotional and spiritual well-being. Each gathering will also reaffirm our collective commitment through the Kashi Pledge, strengthening the shared resolve to create a healthier, addiction-free India. Nanan we guide meditation sessions and relaxation exercises that help students experience calm, even if only for minutes. This experience continues to shape who they are. Alongside these sessions, we facilitate the Kashi Pledge in classrooms and assemblies, allowing students and teachers to come together in a shared commitment toward a drug-free learning environment. Nanan through Heartfulness Youth Clubs, students meditate together, set positive goals, and support one another, creating networks of connection and belonging. Within these clubs, the Kashi Pledge becomes a natural part of the culture, an affirmation of their intent to live consciously and support one another in staying free from harmful influences. Nanan our teams engage in prisons, rehab centers, and public events to share heartfulness as a tool for both prevention and recovery. In each of these spaces, the Kashi Pledge will be introduced so that individuals can mark a turning point in their own journey toward balance and self-respect. Nanan for those already struggling, our free app offers guided relaxation, short meditations, and progress tracking. It is a support tool and helps restore balance. Nanan thousands of heartfulness trainers across India offer only unknown guidance, free of charge. Those seeking help can reach a nearby trainer. Nanan addiction affects entire families. We invite parents, spouses, and caregivers to attend sessions at our world headquarters at Kanha Shantivanam for regular parenting sessions, so they can support recovery with patience and compassion. Nanan we empower young volunteers to share these tools with peers, leading by their own transformation and example. Nanan a nation's strength rests in the inner condition of its people. When hearts are strong, minds are clear, and actions are guided by conscience, a society becomes resilient. This kind of inner balance begins with sincere practice. Even one person living with awareness brings calm into their surroundings. Families, schools, and communities begin to reflect that calmness. Change happens through example. Heartfulness remains committed to nurturing this strength, person by person, in every corner of the country. Nanan the Kashi Pledge is a collective commitment. It invites all of us to rise with sincerity and care. Let us ensure that every child is seen. Let every home become a place of calm and guidance. Let every young person know where to turn for help and inner strength. We encourage parents, teachers, and community leaders to come forward. Begin with 5 minutes of meditation. Use the heartfulness tools that are freely available. Swipe left for next video. This is how a culture of clarity and connection takes shape. One small act at a time. Firmly together. Kamlesh D. Patel, aka Daji, is the president of Sri Ramchandra Mission and Global Guide of Heartfulness. Views expressed in the above piece are personal and solely that of the author. They do not necessarily reflect News 18's views. Latest blogs.